we go. This damn computer want to move slow. It's molasses in the wintertime and everything. And looking cute in your pajamas.
Thank
Look like you
you.
ready for Valentine's Day. What's your Valentine's Day plans?
I don't know. I'm open. That's what I'm gonna say now. For now.
For now, well, somebody gonna take your sexy ass out.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to do something cute. I want to be romanced. I kind of want to shoot, but I want to shoot. If I do shoot, I want to shoot it before Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But I will see. I do want to. I always go on dates, but I do want to go on a date.
So you see what? So what do you consider a romantic date?
Like a dinner date.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it can be simple. It doesn't have to be too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't have. I don't know. I would like gifts and stuff, but like I think it's just a nice dinner is romantic. Or just something that like or an experience like that like I would enjoy or both of we would enjoy anything.
Now me, I probably cook a nice meal.
Oh yeah, see like quality time. I think that's like romantic.
Yeah, because it's like I just hate when Valentine's Day on a weekday though. It just because you
Right. It's kind of annoying, but maybe I don't know. When holidays are like that, I feel like you kind of either the opportunity to like do it at a better time or like have like two like celebrations for the
the
but
day of and then that weekend you really get it popping.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Shoot, I think me like if I had it my way, I would love to take my woman to a nice meal somewhere. You know what I'm saying? A nice little dinner, get a little bit of wine or something, and then damn, me being 40, shit, where could I actually go? Because I don't do putt golf and
Yeah.
see, that was
I,
great. Like you, as you get older, it's like the date. It's like what you would do on a date kind of limits itself because you be like, wait a second, that's young folks shit.
I don't know if I agree with that because I feel like there's so many different things like now that you could do. Like there's so many different types of
Mm,
like brands and companies opening up. Like there's
yeah,
brand. I look at dates and like shit like that because I like even like other than like going on a date with like men, I like going on like friendship dates. Like I like
yeah.
going out with my girlfriends and like having fun. I want to go. There's like a rug making place. Like you can make cute little rugs. There's a place that you can make like lipsticks, lip gloss, like stuff like that. I think that's cute. Or I don't know, like the little pottery making places. You make something and you
I
like
can see
take it.
pottery, but a man going with his woman and make lipstick, that was good.
Yeah, and that she would be so happy. Like I would be happy someone took me there, but I might go with women because they're
Mm.
just gonna be
No,
another. But
I would do it with my woman. I would do it just for the
it'll
hell of
be so special. Like it's because then she's gonna just wear it and think of you. Like that, I feel like there's like little things like that are so romantic, or like that is just gonna force someone to think of you, and
it.
like it'll be so sweet. It'll be like the littlest things that gonna make their day. Like every day she's gonna wear that lipstick or look that lip gloss. Like it's just that simple. I think.
Yeah, because even to now, as long as she don't put the lip balm on me, you know what I'm saying, the lipstick. Now, don't be testing the shit out on my ass, testing on you. I don't wear. Now we can do the lip balm. That ain't the problem. You know what I'm saying. But shoot, no, I can see doing something like that. You know, doing pottery, painting, or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying. It'd be something to give y'all. It be a change of pace of what a normal date would be. You know.
I don't know why I like little activities.
Because right now it's too cold to do a picnic.
Yeah, it's way too cold. You could do it inside
Mm.
in the living room, in your living room. That's it. That could be really cute, romantic. Like you make it inside, like a little.
Oh my God! See, I should have had her for the Valentine's Day episode. Cause we came up with,
Oh,
cause we came up with some dates and shit. Me and her came up with some interesting dates. So with that being said, hello smokers, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know I am Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. Y'all know the sponsors. Right now, I'm only saying two. First one being the hottest adult magazine in the game, RockSizzleMagazine.com. Next up, the award-winning, award-nominated voiceover with smut, and the virtual reality is even nominated. I'm talking about none other than blusherotica.com. Also, check out the Premium Smoke Room at its new home at loyalfans.com. Y'all know what it is. 5 premium podcasts, 3 sexy co-hosts for you to enjoy. New episodes weekly. It gets more candid, more provocative, more wilder, more unpredictable. The tits might come out, dildos might come out. You don't know unless you subscribe. Also, proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go over to shopgwdistrict.com and get some shopping done and buy black. Why don't you? Also, check me out 5 days out the week in the morning at fullswapradio.com. Also at the skyheartafterdarktv.com as well as BGPLLC app. Now, as you can see, this gorgeous, beautiful, slim goodie that every time I bump into it, seems like her lady lump is lumping more. And she also came off a wonderful trip from AVN. I'm talking about none other than the gorgeous, the sexy, one of the Gloryhole queens of the DMV. I'm talking about none other than Kae The Brat. Say hello to everybody, baby.
Hi guys, yes, Kae The Brat.
And last time she was on here, she was basically telling y'all regular men can't hang with her because she can fuck all day and she wear them out. So, and a lot of people really like that episode. That was a very high listen to episode.
Yeah.
So shoot. So how was your AVN trip?
I had a really fun time. Like, I went there to like shoot content and just experience it. I want to just like get my toes in the water. I feel like, because I usually go to Exotica, but I want to like spread out and like go to different things, and I kind of just want to go like mainstream and like shoot with more people. I didn't know that at first. I didn't know that I was gonna walk the red carpet, but I got a pass, and that was really exciting. So I did that. It was really like nerve-wracking at first because I was just overthinking, but like once I did it, I was like, okay, I really don't need to be this nervous. Like I feel like everything I've done
Yeah,
is
because
like
you a star. You
right,
look like you fit on the red carpet.
and I don't know, I felt like I was out of place, but then it was just like things kept confirming to me that like this is where I'm meant to be. So I had like a good time.
Yeah, and I like that red dress that you wore.
Thank you.
See, what I should have did was what some of these shows did, like a fashion type shit to say who wore it best and who wore it the worst. And you would have been at the top of my list for real at the best, because that red was banging.
Thank you.
Period and stuff. So how was it walking on the red carpet? You know what I'm saying? Because AVN is our Oscars.
Right.
So
It
how was
was really exciting. I feel like it was just such a like a good experience for me because I was just, like I said, I was feeling like I didn't belong there, but then I was just it was just crazy, and then I feeling like people don't know who I am, but then it's like, and I'm also seeing other stars that I admire, and I'm like a star to some people, and like people look at me like that way. So it felt so good. I felt like like once I started getting myself comfortable, I started feeling like, okay, this is where I'm meant to be. And I was just so excited to see all the models. Like I look up to people I've only seen online and seeing familiar faces, people I've worked with or that I would like to work with, and like just like networking. It was just really exciting all
yeah,
around.
because I ain't gonna front. It's a culture shock. Because I remember when I went to my first Exotica, not even AVN Exotica, just seeing Sarah J, seeing Stoya, seeing all the ladies that I sat here and wanted to shoot with, work with, jerked off to. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Seeing them in one place and actually seeing them in face, you know. But at the time, I wasn't to the level, I wasn't a part of the Exotica, you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
wasn't there to work per se. So well, I know this was kind of like somewhat of a culture shock because you around the big timers. It's one thing for Exotica, this is AVN. This is like the shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. So
But
shoot. But
it's like afterwards I realized, or I would follow people that were like posting pictures from AVN, and I realized they follow me back. Like a lot of, I don't know. I feel like I have like more of a presence than I realize with like people in my industry, and I'm just like also a fan of people, so I think they notice me through that way too, so it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just really cool. I definitely want to go again. And I went by myself. Like it's like I had like the little doubt and like nervousness with myself, and then like people telling me
You,
maybe I should go, maybe I
you
should
had
do
what
this.
it's called an imposter syndrome. You think that
Yes.
you wasn't big enough to be there, but in
Right.
actuality, you are big enough to be there.
Exactly. Yeah. Cause I signed up for like to get an awards pass, so I thought
Yeah.
like I had to go pick up that pass. But then when I was in that line, and it was so long, but they had told me like I got a red carpet pass, and I go at this certain time, and
Mhm.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm just like I don't even care. Like I'm just humbled, and I just feel so good to be there and just to be around all these people. I felt like so good to me, but it was like that good, like good feeling. It's like, yes, you're meant to be here. And I was like, oh my God, like, this is amazing. Like, so I just feel like I had the greatest time. Like, and my birthday was like the day afterwards. So it's like, this is exactly how I wanted to spend my birthday weekend. Like, this is
So you
perfect.
spent your birthday in Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas. So, but no, but to be honest with you, each time I talk to you, your career grows. You know, period. And she getting
Like,
fit. I digress. But go ahead. What you about to say?
yeah, I don't know what'll be happening for me. I be eating more. I try to eat more meals, and I feel like I'm making more money each time I eat too. So like I think that's
See,
good.
see what you one of them females that it's like this one girl I used to work with in Paradise. And when I first did a scene with, she was slim like you. Then about 3, 4 years later, she thinking about the blue. And it's kind of I see that with you because every time there's newer pictures, the titties start tittying more, the ass started assing more. I'm sitting there like, Slimmy, Slimmy gonna have one of the best bodies in the business by the time she hit
Sometimes,
the
like,
30s.
I don't realize that like my body's changing until like people tell me, or like guys I like talk to like will be like, oh, like you're like that someone like that he was like joke. I thought he was joking. He said like he asked me, did I get my tits done? I was like, what? I was like, yeah, sure, like yeah, I did. And I realized he's dead serious, and I'm just like joking. I thought he was being sarcastic, and I was just like, that's so
Have
funny.
you
So
looked at your pictures lately?
yeah, I looked in the mirror and I was like, well, I guess, because sometimes I be thinking it's just like, I don't know, I'm going through stuff, or like, it's like my hormones, it's my period, my cycle, because sometimes my body will change like that. But like, then I was like, okay, well, I guess they stayed. And he's like, yeah, they stayed. Like,
Because it's like, because I remember when you first told me you were A cup, I said, baby, right now you were working on a C head towards a D, from what I'm looking at. Because they hang, they sit up, she got
they're
the
just pretty.
piercings, they beautiful. I sit there like, damn, she got some beautiful tits.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
So shoot, so while you was at AVN, you say you went for content. So who all did you shoot with?
I shot with a couple different people. The one scene that I have is that's out right now. It's Dread's Way.
Oh yeah, I
It's
saw that. And
the other
how
scene.
was it working with Muscle Man himself, Dread? Wait.
It was really good. We were supposed to shoot for like a couple months, like for Exotica and stuff, but like I kept having to postpone it and stuff. But I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I feel like it was a perfect shoot. It was great. It was fun. It's like I feel like I learned new things from that shoot,
Mm.
and it was really a good time. I'd shoot with him again. Really fun, and I enjoyed working with him and like his production team, and like being around Lyrics Guy. So exciting. It was a really good experience all around.
Yes, because shots out Happy Black History Month to Lyric Sky. You know, she's history because now she award winning. She's a black woman that owns a magazine. So
Right.
I surprised. Are you in the mag?
No, but hopefully I'll get to be in it soon.
Trust me, you'll be on it because after probably seeing you in action and seeing the pretty pictures that you took, I'm pretty sure she probably gonna want you in the mag and everything. So so what type of it like I'm gonna tell you what's funny. From what I watched some of the stills and some of the visuals from that scene. You really showed off your flexibility in this scene, I take. Because every time I looked up, she was spread eagle, and I'm sitting there like, damn, was she flexible as hell? So how much did he put your flexibility to the test? Because apparently he did.
Yeah, I mean, they were before we started. They were like, "Oh, she's so like she's small, she's little, like she's like basically people always say like on fun size or whatever." So they're like, "Oh, like she can like spin on the dick." So I was like, "Well, I don't know if I can do that, but like I'll try. I'm always willing to try new things and I like a new trick. It's like okay, I'll do it." Like so I did that. I'm really flexible though. Like I've been working on it, and that is
You've been working it's working. Because I'm sitting there looking like, shit, boy, you know she put a label out her head. We don't know.
yeah.
But I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of guys like working with you because you are smaller. So they can do a little bit more with you and throw you around a little bit more than they can a little heavier woman. You know, period. Even with the guys that love to do the pick the girl up in the air shit. Period. Now I would pick you up in the air, you know, because you ain't gonna
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
me back out.
People like to pick me up and do stuff like that. I also, but then I don't know. I like men that are strong. Not that they need to be strong to be with me, but like I just like it.
No, you like being manhandled. That's what it is. 'Cause I can tell by looking at your face. Cause I can see the look at her face that she was enjoying Dreadway. Right. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
tell. I can tell. Go ahead.
somebody, like my friend had texted me, and he was like, "Oh, like you don't smile with me like the way you're smiling with him." I got
Oh,
you.
I already know what happened. When he came out the shirt, you was like,
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen him shirtless, but yeah, I was excited. It was really cool. I was horny, excited, horny.
I'm pretty sure you were.
I
So
like muscles. I love muscles. It's so sexy. It's so hot.
yeah, I can imagine it because usually like slimmer women like bigger men. Bigger men like smaller women. Football players like big girls. You know what I'm saying? Cause they muscle men, so they want something soft because they already hard to damn self. So, but like I said, with you is how much do the guys try to do aerial tricks with you when they film with you? Because I'm pretty sure some of them motherfuckers feel very emboldened when they see how small you are.
Yeah, usually they try to do something or like they try to like show off our size difference. Every now and then they want to put me in the air, but I don't always get picked up.
Mm-hmm.
I always get put in a lot of different positions and like it always just gives like that kind of like hardcore vibe. Because I'm so little and like kind of like I'm into being like a size queen, so
Yeah.
it's just like that one. That's why.
Yeah, because I know part of the look with your fan base is them seeing you being small as you is taking a gigantic dick. And
Right.
Bella,
Amen.
she takes it well. Because see, you do something that someone told me.
Huh?
Slimmer women got deeper pussies.
I don't know if we do, but I feel like we definitely are. Sometimes I feel like it's kind of like what is that syndrome where you're short? Like you just feel like you have something to prove, so it's like
You talking about the Napoleon complex.
yeah, like I kind of feel like it's a little bit like that, and it's like I like big dicks because I feel like I have like a lot of like sexual energy, and I feel like they can like they give me that same energy back, so I like it, and it's fun. I like to get my pussy stretched out, like I like to come a lot, like so it's just like it just goes with all these things, so uh, that's why I'm just into what things I'm into. It just works for me.
Yeah, cause I ain't go front like this one girl I shot with, Black Diamond, cause you remind me a lot of her. And yeah, she was a whole lot of fun because I could throw her around and move her around, and she was flexible, period. And see too, also your physique, you also kind of got muscle with it. So it's not like you a slim girl that's flabby. You're actually very toned. You know?
Yeah, my pussy is real tight.
Yeah, because you have a slim girl with a damn little little fupa. That shit ain't right. That don't fit. So shoot. So with you, who else did you work with while you was out there?
I guess I just want you guys to come see that later.
Yeah.
I'm talk about that
You ain't got
later.
to describe the scene. But how many shoots did you do? How many shoots did you do at least that?
I did 3.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's like this. Did you want to do more, or you just want to do those 3?
I wanted to do more, but like I was so tired. Like I never traveled that far, like to the West Coast. So I was like I was dealing with being jet lagged. My body, I was feeling crazy. Like I was so tired, and I was like I was partying too. So it's like I just prioritized like my paid teams, and then like what I wanted to do. I think I did good though. Like I could have
So
shot.
wait a second. So you had paid shoots when you went out there?
Yeah. That's why I'm like I don't need it.
What y'all think about that? A lot of y'all ladies went out there for content. She went out there and made money.
Yeah. I try to do a little bit both.
No, because you have girls that they'll go shoot the content, down and break their pocket, barely get the fuck home. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, my trip, I had paid for it ahead of time, but I was like, I had a goal to like make my money back and more, like, cause it's my birthday weekend, so like that's how I was going about it. So I was like, all right, let me just prioritize what I can do and like still be a person and make it back home.
Oh my goodness. So shoot. So now with that, because actually very few women have paid gigs when they go to AVNs. Because normally the companies really they're shooting, but they're not shooting. So
Mhm.
for you, how did it feel that you enjoy your shoes is paid gig? You wouldn't even you get where I'm coming from. Because like I
Yeah.
said, it I'm trying to find the words for it. It's like this. You have girls, like I said, they go out there, they shoot content. They try to make money off the booth. You feel what I'm coming from? You on the
Yeah.
other end, you had money waiting on you when you got off the fucking plane.
Right. I had, yeah. Cause that's what I always intend to do. Every convention is like promote that I'm gonna be there, and then people start inboxing me and being like, okay, well, I'll tell people like the dates that I'm gonna be there, and we like work out, I guess, like my rates and like what kind of scene they want to shoot with me, and like the time that works out, like a day or whatever. Like,
So how do you work your rates for your shoots?
I have like I have a menu, um, and I really because sometimes people try to just like throw numbers at me,
Yeah.
um but I also want to like keep, I don't want to just create like any kind of content or create content with people that I can't trust, or that I wouldn't want to work with, or I don't like, um I don't think like our brand, like sometimes I don't feel like people in my brand would like go together well,
Mm-hmm.
uh, versus others. Like that's what I mean. Like when I'll prioritize a shoot like that. Like if I really want to work with somebody, like I really wanted to work with Jed's Way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's just like a time thing for me at the same time.
No, because see, a lot of times I ask girls about how you pick your content. I'm asking you the question: how do you pick the right paid gig? Because I'm pretty sure you had paid gigs that have been thrown at you and you turned them down.
Right, yeah.
That you took. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, oh okay. So because I think every paid gig is not worth the money, for sure. It just depends on what you're going through, what you have going on. I think it's best to like always have like your all your ducks in a row, so you're never like you doing stuff out of like, I feel like you should still have like some choice into the work that you do. Like it should still like make do like, or shoot with the people that make you happy, and like the kind of scenes that you want. Like it should make sense. You shouldn't just shoot with whatever for money. That's what I'm saying. Like because I don't want to like, I don't be wanting to work with any and everybody just because they throw money at me or whatever. I want to work with people that I like. I genuinely like their brand, and I like their style, or I think that we could make something good together. Like that's how I do it. I mean, yeah, I feel like I just played by that, and like I also consider like people's like their reputation, like their work ethic, like the way that they carry themselves on social media. That's pretty much all. And then if they have like their site and like their like if they have like a process to like the way they make content, like versus some people they say they're content creators or say they're this and that and they don't really have anything. So I feel like the exposure, like, so if it's paid, the exposure that I'm gonna get, like, sometimes I feel like it's worth it because I'm gonna make that money back just like from them finding out who I am and then them coming to me and paying me some other form or way like that. Versus like if I think I'll make more money off of just doing it, I own the scene too, and it like because it's a collab and I want to sell it myself. But sometimes I think I don't really I won't worry too much about it. Like if it's a paid scene, I'll still give it my all, but like I don't have to worry about like when it's gonna drop. I don't have to worry about like how it's marketed. Like that's on them and they're making their money. Like, but I'm just like I'm the star of it. Like I'm getting with my exposure and like I'm fine with that. I like exposure because I think that's like I'm making money just off like the back end.
See, I tell females, you want to do content and pay gigs.
Right.
Pay gigs because it's money up front in your pocket. Two,
Right.
9 out of 10, if it's a paid gig, it's a decent ass company. That's going to push your shit. And also, I tell girls this: some point you'd like to be nominated for AVN.
Right.
If you think them producers do not talk to each other and pay attention on set, think the fuck again. Let me tell you the first question they ask. How was she on set? Second question, what kind of shoot did she give you? Third question, have you made any money off the scene? Them the three top questions they gonna ask. If all three of them boxes check, she's getting called. Period. So it's kind of like now you sit there and say, you somewhat give your bullshit. You give your full tilt on every fucking scene. I don't watch your shit. You don't half-ass and you don't mail in nothing. Come on, girl. Stop
I
being.
think that's how I carry myself because I always want them to either like call me back or recommend me well to another company. Like, so I don't ever want like just because it's not gonna be on my site. Like, I still want it to like it's still gonna reflect like
It's still part
my
of your
work. Yeah, exactly. So I like it. And I also enjoy shooting. Like sometimes it takes like the pressure off of me if I'm just working with a company and it's like a paid gig. Then I don't have to worry about too much. Like if that's on them, I just have to perform. I love that. Like I like that a lot. Like, and it kind of helps me like push more into myself. So I like if I take like my paid gigs and I'll I'll make more money to like invest in myself and like push out more of my own content and like my invest in myself basically and keep shooting. Like that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm working on this year. Just to keep shooting. Every time I make money, just to save it and then use some of it to keep working.
And see, also, all right, now, did you go to the AVN convention itself?
Yeah, I went.
So how was it being in the convention?
It looks a lot like Exotica, honestly. It's a lot going on. It was kind of overwhelming for me. I went the same day that I was picking up my ticket though. But it was cool. I want to have a booth. I talked to some fans in there because my feet were hurting and I was like, let me just sit down. So I started talking to some fans and then like while I was walking around, I would see people I know and then I would turn around and see meet some people that don't even know who I am, but like they just like what I had on and they wanted to like figure out who I am. So I would just start giving out like my business cards to people and like taking pictures with people and like stuff like that. So it was good. It's like either I knew them or like I got to know people or like making new people, making new fans and like new supporters. So that's what I love about conventions because it's like I feel like it keeps me like steady and like it kind of just prepares me for like the whole year or like the future, like my future shoots and like what I have going on. Keep me busy.
Yeah, because the conventions is actually an affirmation to where you are for that year and in your career, for that year, your career, and your career in general. Because a lot of times we don't know our reach. See, this is part of the thing that I talk about when it comes to my podcast. When I got nominated for AVN, I didn't know how much people I was reaching. I didn't know how many people was listening. Was I making an impact? You feel me? So when you go to the convention and you have people that walk up to you that are fans that know who you are, it's a great affirmation that okay, my shit is being seen. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
go ahead.
Literally. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I get that, like I'm getting that from like my supporters and my fans, and then I'm also getting it. It feels really good to like get your flowers from like people in the industry, and like people know who I am. They know my little face, and like it's so exciting. Like,
See, I told you it. I tell girls this from the time you drop a video, not a pic, a video, you're being looked at. So everyone is just watching to see how you progress. Period. They're gonna see if you're doing boy girl scene. They're gonna see if you do girl scene. This is producers as well as talent. Period. So when they see you get to a certain level, that's when they want to fuck with you. Because he also, like for example, like a Dread Way or what have you, they want females that are serious about the business. They just ain't in it for some dick. You know,
exactly.
they want, because the whole point of it is they want to make money. And if a Dread Way, if any of these guys hit a girl up, it's because they look at her as marketable. I can make money with her image, with fucking her on camera. Period. So you're becoming a marketable lady. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of, nothing against Kim Swallows and the rest of them, you kind of stepping out from their shadows a little bit, big time actually.
It's like
Period.
that's how it was for me when I was there, because it's like it was a great push for me, because like when people in the industry, my peers would see me, they know I'm serious because I was there by myself. Like if I don't have someone like watching after me, and I literally went there by myself. I didn't have someone to go with me. I didn't have anyone to hold my hand. It's like I'm serious. This is what I want to do, and that's the only I can't control what other people do as much as I would like have somebody as much as I would want to have somebody accompany me, or like have people around me from home come and work with me like out there and go on trips, like I don't always have that, but like I still have to put me first and put like my goals and my dreams like first. It feels really good. It feels especially good for people to take me serious, and like I'm putting myself in these rooms with these people, and like I'm serious, like it just feels so good though. And I'm
Yeah.
really proud of myself because I did that. It's like I had people like, I don't know, people like, oh, don't do it, maybe you shouldn't do it. But another thing, like I wanted to do it last year. Like last year we said, oh, we're gonna go next year, but I don't want to just keep making it like I'll just go next year. I'll just go next year. Like no, I worked so hard. I worked kind of like for the last like 2 months. I decided like after New Jersey Exotica, I decided like I was gonna go to AVN, and I just pushed and put like I was so focused. Like I stopped shopping. I've been saving money. Like I every day I wake up. I made this little an inspiration board of like the things I wanted to accomplish this year, and like going to Vegas was one of them. So it geeks me. It makes me so excited like that I did that, and like I knew I could do it, and I did. Like so it's like it's like having faith and believing in myself, and like taking in the support that I get from people, and like seriously focusing on and like locking in on myself and the opportunities that are here for me. Like I feel like a lot of times people like to say like, or feel like the world is against them, or that they can't get certain opportunities, or they don't make any money at certain conventions or stuff like that. But like if you don't apply yourself, then like nothing's gonna come of it. Like nothing is gonna fall in your lap. Like and if it does, like you don't want whatever that is, like whatever opposition that is. Uh, like you have to work for it, and I love that it's happening for me. So it's really exciting, and I hope that I inspire more people, if like this is what they want, then to like be like me, like work hard like me, or learn with me, because I'm still learning. But like I I just feel like I'm not too good to try new things. I'm so big on trying new things. If something doesn't work, then I'm not gonna keep doing the same stuff that doesn't work. Like I'm gonna try what works. I'm gonna look up to people, like, and like figure out what works for them, how they made it, and like make it happen for me. Like that's what I do a lot.
It's like the name of my man Benny the Butcher's album. Everybody can't go, and seriously, because it just like when I was in my rap group, I wanted to do a solo project, period. And this when we parted ways for a minute. Not, what I'm saying? Y'all know, I'll tell y'all the history one day of Campus Hills. But I wanted to do a solo. I used to throw solo events where I was the headliner and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? People open it up for me. Put out my own album. At some point, it's about Kae The Brat's career, period. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And you have a brand. You have bills that had to be paid. So at some point, you have to step out. At some point, you have to be like, fuck this. I got to do this, whether it's by myself or y'all coming with me. In other words, I told people this before. I'll jump on your train, but my train will never stop.
For
I jump
sure.
on the train, but my train will never stop. No. So I know you was like, so because this is big for you in many ways, because not only did you go to AVN, you went by yourself. 'Cause I did notice that. I was like, damn, where the crew at?
Right? People ask me
so,
that.
so
They're like, where are the girls at? Like, they here somewhere? I'm like, no, they're home. Like, I'm here by myself. So, but that's like, I didn't want it to. I didn't want. I wouldn't have rather like I also stayed home. I wanted to be there. Like, I didn't care. So yeah,
no,
I gotta like get my foot in the door. Like I feel like if I just kept waiting, then it's like, what are you waiting on? Like when these opportunities are here for you, like if you like if there's obstacles in your way, then like it's like how long are you gonna let these obstacles be in your way before you do something? You make a change and do like change and like learn to live and grow and like work through your obstacles because I be having issues, but like I work through my shit and like I figure it out.
and then two, it ain't like you ain't been mentored. I mean, hell, you learned from two of the best in the business, three of the best if you want to go there.
Yeah.
Kim Swallows, DC Go Hard, and Quincy. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of already know how to navigate the industry from dealing with them because they kind of showed you. They really showed you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that also helped you out a lot as well because a lot of females do not know how to navigate. And you kind of know how to navigate the industry. That's why you've been getting yourself further.
Yeah. And I'm also like I feel like I'm a dreamer. Like I have like big dreams though. And I'm like young and excited to like keep trying and try new things. I'm not and I'm teachable. I'm very teachable. And I don't ever like stop myself from learning new things. Like I don't think I'm continuously like I don't feel like I currently have a mentor, but like I still try to learn from people and like figure out what's working because I feel like sometimes like the industry is like changing or certain things like you have to be adaptable and figure out your way. So
Yeah, because what's interesting is I just thought about it. I said you're actually in a small percentage because there's less ladies in the industry in your age bracket than it is ladies that are older now. It used to be
exactly, I think about that.
because I noticed you noticed at AVNs, it was like, well, damn, I'm one of the youngest motherfuckers in here.
Yeah, or in Vegas in general, like when I be at the casino, I would notice that a lot. Like I'm like one of the youngest girls in the room, but I feel like I started noticing that, or like that the younger girls are starting to come up like more. Like
Mm-hmm,
I feel like it's like we have a different mindset, a different grind than
mm-hmm.
like older people, and like we're like always on our phones, so I feel like we just are better at like marketing sometimes, and we have like a different eye. Um, that some I feel like older people don't necessarily have.
Well, see, also too, y'all came up in this generation,
Right,
and
this is our shit.
if you like with you right now, it's scary what your teen is gonna look like compared to a female that's like in her 30 or 40. You feel me? Because you got in the business young, so it's kind of like you get what I'm coming from. You have a better chance of longevity, meaning that you ain't even hit your prime yet when it comes to the porn industry.
Right, that's crazy. Like I be thinking about that. I think about that a lot. Like, cause this is not even like my peak, but it can give that. It can seem like that, or my numbers will go crazier than like people older than me that have been like working at this for way longer. Like that's what makes me feel good. And it's like I'm so humble, but then I think about shit like that and I'm like, wow, like this feels good. Like so like I'm just at the tip of the iceberg though. Like I'm just like just getting started. I just started like pushing the shit. Like so it just makes me excited. Makes me real
I'm gonna
excited.
say, I know this happened to you because this happened to me when it came to this AVN. I was happy that I was nominated. Don't get it twisted. But now that you went to AVNs, a new hunger didn't hit your belly, didn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't nominated, but some people I worked with were nominated and yeah. Um but definitely I do. I went there like next year I want to get a nomination like even for different award shows or
It
whatever.
made you more ambitious. And see, that was
Right.
the thing that the topic that we were gonna talk about that I didn't get to you was how do you make yourself become more ambitious in this business to the point where it's not just because sometimes you can get fatigued.
Right.
The key is how not to get fatigued. You get what I'm saying in the business because you going to ABNs, going to the awards. You get what I'm saying? You being around the atmosphere kind of recharged you a little bit, even more so now because now it gave you something more to shoot for. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I think that where the fatigue come from a lot of time because you don't. We as human beings we want to accomplish something. So
I
and
think
we need something to chase. But go ahead.
yeah, I think that's very true and valid. I feel like a lot of times or like at home, like it feels like people are just getting comfortable with like things staying it's just same, like having a routine, you do this every day, but it's just getting old to me. Like I want my life to change. Like I've been like working, I want my shit to take off. Like that's why I say I'm like a dreamer. Like I want my life to be different. I want to wake up like and I'm really like I like to call myself like a princess. Like I want to live a different lifestyle, and I've been working for that. Like it's like when I first moved into this apartment, I had different goals or different. I was just trying to get out of like my parents' house, but then it's like I started wanting different things, and it just makes me think about the quality of life that I want and that I'm after. And sometimes I realize that different people are like they might be in the industry or like they might be like my close peers in my area and they're not like necessarily looking to like um do too much or like change their life. They just want to like keep going. They just want to have every day and like just like it's just a hobby to them, but I want it to be more for me.
Yeah,
uh
because it's you have to. it's it's back in the day, like I always talk about. Girls used to find producers and agencies. The reasoning why, because when they looked at the producer, they see how much money he was making, the girls he was shooting, all that good stuff. The reason why, because it's called energy exchange, ladies and gentlemen. Success breeds success. You feel me? So being around people that's ambitious makes you ambitious. If you
right,
be around
because
people, you feel me? You be around people that lazy and content, it makes you content. Period. And to be a successful business person, boss lady, boss man, whatever, you can't be comfortable.
exactly, that's what I realized. Like, and it was just I feel like I kind of had like a year of like pushing myself and like wanting to like push my friends and like take people with me certain places, but then it's like I realized like I can't beg people like that's just like holding me back. Like for only for so long I can just like be like, oh, do you guys want to do this? So please do this with me, please do this, and then it's like it's tiring. It's like it feels like I'm fighting with myself at the same time. Like, I'm begging or going after shit too much. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to just go after, like, or go around the people that do want this and are after this already. Like, it's hard. Like, it's a really hard thing. But last year, I thought I was putting myself first. I really did. But I realized I wasn't. But this year, I'm trying to make up for, like, last year. So that's what I really feel like I, like, kicked off the year, like, good already. Like, going to AVN and, like, going to Vegas, walking the little red carpet. So I'm really
Yeah,
excited. Yeah, I have a
yeah,
lot.
because the fact that also you went to the West Coast. not
Yeah.
just the East Coast. Now it's gonna open up for more bookings for you because they're gonna be like, oh, she's willing to travel to the West Coast. And females don't even realize them seeing you in the building get you bookings because they're like, wait a second,
Exactly.
because they know,
Exactly.
trust me, they know who the big wigs knew who the fuck she was. Don't think that they didn't. And they saw her sexy, slim ass walking around. They be like, wait a second, ain't she from DC? Oh,
Right.
oh, she in Vegas. Okay, so she willing to travel to the West Coast. That's all they need to see. That's all they need to see.
Mhm.
Because that's the whole point is also availability. That's also the key. And can you get to us? Period. So shoot. So now I know what else you got coming up. Um, are you doing? But oh, I saw that you hosted a party. So
Yeah.
so 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 we walking in the club getting paid, huh?
Yeah. I like doing that. My friend got me onto that last year because I started off like last year for my birthday. I did a hosting for the backyard band, but I like doing it a lot because then I get to meet bands and I get to party with my friends. Cause I love to party. So and people always want to meet me, so it just gives me like, and it gives me like an opportunity to do that like locally or wherever I am. Hopefully, I can start doing it when I travel and do it in different cities.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really cool. I
See,
like doing it.
see, you know what this doing now because this goes to the conversation that I've always been having, finding opportunities outside of porn.
Right.
And is this you hosting parties is actually opening doors because one, you doing it locally is about to make you hot locally.
Right. Yeah. That's how I'm
And to have,
known here.
yeah, and to have a local fan base makes money.
Right.
That girl hosting parties. What you were doing in the party? Did you have the mic? Did you have the mic?
No, usually I'm just like I don't know if you ever heard like an atmosphere model. I kind of
Yeah.
just like the vibe and like promote and like I have
Mm-hmm.
a little like, a section and I just like turn up party with my friends and like meet people.
So they make you look big time.
Yeah, it do. People
You
act
are
like
big time. This you technically is a celebrity.
yeah. I don't consider myself as that much, but also my number just recently got leaked. That's what I'm like. People are acting crazy as hell. I don't understand. Like it's like little things like that will make me feel like okay,
You a
like
celebrity. You a
yeah.
celebrity now. You done had a leak.
They linked it on Reddit, like some forum, because people kept texting me like, "Oh my god, is this really you?"
Shit.
And they were scam people. They were sending hundreds of dollars. Somebody was getting $100 off my name. I don't know, and they had my number, so I'm like, "Who is this?" I don't even know who did it.
But see, that's why I tell females, you do porn, you on Twitter and all that, you're technically a celebrity. If you can be recognized outside, you technically a celebrity. You just got the celebrity treatment.
Yeah, I
If,
suck.
if that should be affirmation that yeah, I'm blowing up. They
Right.
had to leak her number.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I need to move
Oh
too.
my God. But see, that let you know right there. That's what people need in this business. Because like I said, we had one great legend overdose and passed. We had another great talent. Hopefully she's out of the hospital by now. Period. It affirmation stuff like this helps you mentally. You know what I'm saying, on the mental health side, because you get what I'm saying. You hit that wall and be like, "Am I making headway? Am I doing something?" Period. And like I said, with you, oh shit, you know something? Did you go IG live while you in the club? You need to go IG
Yeah.
in the club.
But usually, like they'll cut your shit off because
Yeah,
the copyright. I
yeah.
always go live. I go live anywhere.
Oh my goodness. So shoot. So you got any more parties that's coming up that you hope?
uh, I was supposed to, but I bumped it up. I was gonna do a Valentine's Day for next weekend, but they wanted to do it for my birthday. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. But I'm going to Detroit this month.
Mm.
So if I don't do it before or in the next week or this, it's supposed to be really warm this weekend. I might post something like last minute. I don't know. I have to talk to these promoters and see what's popping.
So when you gonna throw one?
Right?
Because
I
I
want
mean, since
to
you
party.
hosting, let you, you might well go ahead and buy the bar instead of buy the bar out. You get what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do want to. Because I'm starting to get tired of like going to certain party or the vibe. Like I want to develop a like my own like party group. Like I want to have different stuff. I also want to like throw my own lifestyle party too. But
I
I
mean,
don't know.
seriously, I mean, the fact that you hosting is one thing I learned when I was dealing with clubs is I learned how the clubs work, how much they had, you had to pay them, this, that, and third. The reason why because it just wasn't because I was performing in it. I also wanted to throw my own shit in it. Cause I'm always the type of dude I just like throwing my own shit. That's just me. Even when I was 14 years old, I was throwing shit out of the community center for the kids, for us, the teenagers, making money as a teenager. But no, but no, trust and believe. No, I think that's something you might should look into in the future. Because shit, I mean, it because part of the reason why you hosting is because they noticed that a lot of motherfuckers show up when she's on the flyer.
Yeah,
I'm just
this
saying.
is very true.
See, as you can tell, I used to do clubs myself. So with that, what I tell you.
And even before I was into like this, I always go. I always be at the club. Like they know in DC. They know on a certain one street. Like know who I am. I'm known. They're like, oh, that's K.
but it's kind of it. How can I put this? It's a natural succession, period. Because if you're in the club scene and they see it, the club scene girls, they the it girls. Or they used to call what they call my mama back in the day where to go mo. That means they knew what clubs to go to. They knew
Yeah,
all the people.
I like that when my friends come in town. Like my out of town friends, they be like, oh, where should I go? Like I like being in charge of the night when it's like that. Like then we go, and then people be geeked to see like my out of town friends like partying in the city. That's it. And they like me because they're like, oh, Kate got the girls. Like, yeah.
See, let me find out that you got some NBA players in your DMs.
Yeah. DMs get crazy. It's surprising. Like, I get a lot of attention from people on the internet, so it makes sense.
Well, I'm sure of it. I mean, especially the more you get into to that circle. Yeah, I always say this: a woman can't help what she attracts in the room that she's in. So if she's in a room full of drug dealers, she's gonna attract the drug dealer. She's in a room full of ballers, she's gonna attract the baller. You know what I'm saying? So that's bottom line. So I think we didn't entertain them enough, sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous laid up here for close to an hour, what have you. And we will bring her to the premium smoke room, so get you to come back to the premium smoke room and look all extra sexy for us. She looking very sexy in her pajamas. I ain't even going front. That is cute. Yeah. Please tell me you done a photo. Please do a photo shoot now.
Oh yeah, I should. I wear them at Exotica too. They're really cute. I like them. They're my favorite. It's really funny because like when I first started doing OnlyFans, like people recognized me because I had these pajamas. My face wasn't in it, but they recognized my pajamas because my friends were like, "I know those pajamas."
No, that shit it's hot. And see, also once again, ladies, think even though you might do porn, half the time they don't know they're on IG unless they really go through your shit. And if they see them pajamas like that, guess what? She might get a brand sponsorship for pajamas. You never know. Everything's a
Yeah.
roll. So with that being said, Miss K, tell everybody where they can spend money on you.
Okay, so you can find me at allmylinks.com/Kae The Brat, and it's like THE and then Brat. And ours just say K, like Kae, because people they spell it all kind of crazy ways.
Oh, they spread Kay, Kai.
Or sometimes they'll spell like duh, like DA for the, or they'll put THA. Like I'm like, no, I want you to just spell it correctly, like so everyone could just find me easily. Just Kae The Brat.
Yes, Lord. So we at the end of another one, people. Y'all know what to do. Subscribe to the Premium Smoke Room. On Loyal Fans. 5 podcasts. 3 sexy co-hosts. More provocative. More crazy. More unpredictable. More wilder. Tits might come out. Dildos might pop out. But you don't know unless you subscribe. And for my porn fans, got a little bit of videos over in the video section where you can see that I actually did everything that I talk about on this damn podcast. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
actually a legend slightly. A legend slightly. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? If you haven't learned anything, smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, Kay.
Bye guys. See y'all later.